Judges chapter 15. And a while after, when the days of the wheat harvest were at hand, Samson came, meaning to visit his wife, and he brought her a kid of the flock. And when he would have gone into her chamber, as usual, her father would not suffer him, saying, I thought thou hadst hated her, and therefore I gave her to thy friend. But she hath a sister, who is younger and fairer than she. Take her to wife instead of her. And Samson answered him, From this day I shall be blameless in what I do against the Philistines, for I will do you evils. And he went and caught 300 foxes, and coupled them tail to tail, and fastened torches between the tails. And setting them on fire, he let the foxes go, that they might run about hither and thither. And they presently went into the standing corn of the Philistines, which being set on fire, both the corn that was already carried together and that which was yet standing was all burnt, insomuch that the flame consumed also the vineyards and the olive yards. Then the Philistines said, Who hath done this thing? And it was answered, Samson, the son-in-law of the Thamnathite, because he took away his wife and gave her to another, hath done these things. And the Philistines went up and burnt both the woman and her father. But Samson said to them, Although you have done this, yet will I be revenged of you, and then I will be quiet. And he made a great slaughter of them, so that in astonishment they laid the calf of the leg upon the thigh. And going down, he dwelt in a cavern of the rock Etam. Then the Philistines, going up into the land of Judah, camped in the place which afterwards was called Lechi, that is, the jawbone, where their army was spread abroad. And the men of the tribe of Judah said to them, Why are you come up against us? They answered, We are come to bind Samson, and to pay him for what he hath done against us. Wherefore 3,000 men of Judah went down to the cave of the rock Etam, and said to Samson, Knowest thou not that the Philistines rule over us? Why wouldst thou do thus? And he said to them, As they did to me, so have I done to them. And they said to him, We are come to bind thee, and to deliver thee into the hands of the Philistines. And Samson said to them, Swear to me, and promise me that you will not kill me. They said, We will not kill thee, but we will deliver thee up bound. And they bound him with 2 new cords, and brought him from the rock Etam. Now when he was come to the place of the jawbone, and the Philistines shouting went to meet him, the Spirit of the Lord came strongly upon him, and as flax is wont to be consumed at the approach of fire, so the bands with which he was bound were broken and loosed. And finding a jawbone, even the jawbone of an ass which lay there, catching it up, he slew therewith 1,000 men. And he said, With the jawbone of an ass, with the jaw of the colt of asses, I have destroyed them, and have slain 1,000 men. And when he had ended these words, singing, he threw the jawbone out of his hand, and called the name of that place Ramath-lechi, which is interpreted, the lifting up of the jawbone. And being very thirsty, he cried to the Lord, and said, Thou hast given this very great deliverance and victory into the hand of thy servant, and behold, I die for thirst, and shall fall into the hands of the uncircumcised. Then the Lord opened a great tooth in the jaw of the ass, and waters issued out of it. And when he had drunk them, he refreshed his spirit, and recovered his strength. Therefore the name of that place was called the spring of him that invoked from the jawbone, until this present day. And he judged Israel in the days of the Philistines 20 years. From PrayLamp, peace be with you.